Hola, chicas. That's right. We're about to do what it do. Hello from Mexico. Un momento. Hola, mi amigos. Hello from Mexico. I'm here in Puerto Vallarta, a Mexican beach town here in Mexico. And it is time for a little life update. If you guys have been viewers of my channel, you've seen me travel to so many countries in 2023. Now here in 2024, I'm now in my 4th country. How am I in my 4th country already? Let's talk about it. Okay, so welcome to today's Get to Know Me. I'm excited to just share a little bit more about myself. I do weekly vlogs, so I know that I have let you guys in. You guys have gotten to know me, but then at the same time, there's still so much. So let's have some fun. So this is actually my first Get to Know Me video. I really don't do a lot of sit down videos. I want to start doing more sit down videos, but I'm gonna be honest with you, they make me a little bit nervous. It's kind of surprising because I'm more nervous doing sit down videos than I am vlogging outside with complete strangers seeing me talk to a camera. A big reason why I don't do sit down videos is because I do not give them structure. So I usually just have a run off of just talking with all my thoughts and it's unorganized. But I'm getting better. I'm working on this. So I actually have a full list right here. I'm going to go down. I have some questions that I'm going to answer. I feel like being here in 2024, I kind of have been in a little bit, I've been not a little bit of a bubble. I've been in a bubble and it's been nice. I think, you know, we all go through different chapters. Sometimes we're more expressive, talking to our loved ones, to our family members, to our friends. Other times we might go inside. Maybe you're working on something, whatever it is. I feel like I've definitely channeled within a lot more introspective. And so like even my Instagram, I've been off of Instagram for 2 months. So just in general, I feel like there's a lot of like curiosity because it's like, what is Christy up to? I'm gonna let you know right now. We're gonna get into it right now. So like I said, I am here in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and I am so excited. I am so excited about it. The fact that I'm here in Puerto Vallarta, that means that yes, I'm no longer in Argentina, which is where I've lived for the last 6 months. I did enjoy my time in Argentina. I did have some culture shock, and there were things that took me time to adjust to. I haven't gone into much detail about that. I did talk about it a little bit in my weekly vlogs, but I need to do a sit down video and just talk about that more. I feel like being here in Mexico, I feel a lot more, even though I just got here, I feel a lot more comfortable. I feel like I'm more familiar with the culture here, simply because I am from California. I'm from Southern California, so, you know, California in general, you know, that used to be Mexico. So there's a lot of Mexicans there. I'm very familiar with the culture. I have a lot of people in my life who are Mexican who've shared their culture with me. So coming here is really nice because I have this sense of familiarity. While at the same time, it's also very exciting because I'm so immersed in it here that I'm also just experiencing so much more. So I'm excited to bring you guys along with me to share Mexican culture with you guys as I learn and explore myself. And I'm excited to keep learning Espanol, okay? I'm excited to keep learning Spanish. Argentina and Chile have the most unique Spanish in all of Latin America. So coming here to Mexico, the Spanish that's spoken here, I'm a lot more familiar with it. I've heard it a lot more, even though I don't speak Spanish. It's like I've had a lot more exposure to it. So coming here is very interesting to see how the Spanish is different in Argentina. Some of the words that I heard there different here. Kind of like aquí, here means aquí. In Argentina, it would be acá. Acá and aquí. To me, it kind of reminds me of like how people talk in Jamaica compared to how they talk in California. Like, even though they're both versions of English words, they're so different that going to two different places, you would definitely not understand. So now we're gonna get straight into the questions, guys. We're gonna get into it. Okay, it's time to get to know me. The reason I came here to Mexico is to learn Spanish. I came here for a variety of reasons. I came here to learn Spanish. That's part of why I went to Argentina as well, to learn Espanol. Being from California, even more Southern California, there is so much Spanish. There's such a big Mexican influence on the culture. Not speaking Spanish really puts you at a disadvantage because it's so necessary. It's like you meet so many people. I feel like even myself before, like I wouldn't think about how when I meet someone growing up in California, this is an English speaking country, you're speaking to me in English, you're speaking Spanish. It's like you're bilingual, like you're able to tap into both cultures, both communities. And it's like when you only speak English, you really are handicapping yourself from experiencing and understanding so much more that the country has to offer. I feel like Spanish is the most spoken language in the world. With that said, it's like I think everyone would benefit from speaking Spanish. I think it's so beautiful seeing people migrate to the US and then seeing them only speak Spanish and then watching them learn English. I think that's so powerful. It really impacts your brain to learn a new language. Being in Mexico is the closest I've ever been to being home, because I'm from California, originally from South California. So this is the closest I've ever been to my family while also being abroad. So that's part of the benefit too. Being in Mexico is how close I am to my family while also being abroad. So if I do need to go home, it's such a short 2.5, 3 hour flight. Boom, I'm there. The tickets to fly here are so much more cheaper. The tickets are like $87 one way. If you can get a Southwest, what do you call it? A Southwest promotion? Southwest does a lot of promotions where they have $39 tickets. Okay, if I can get one of those $39 tickets here to Puerto Vallarta, like $39, that's like $70 with taxes. That's like probably like $98 round trip. That's amazing. Okay, $98 round trip internationally, like that's beautiful. There's so many benefits, like also traveling and being able to just be in touch with my friends and family. Like it's been difficult, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I feel like right now I am a lot more introspective, so I haven't really been talking to people. But even before, I simply couldn't because I was getting charged 25 cents per minute. Okay, 4 minutes, that's $1. Okay, 4 minutes, that's $1. I wasn't talking to nobody. I was talking sometimes, but I wasn't talking to people because it's expensive. Also, the time change, I would hear people talk about the time change when they travel, and it really does impact you, having that time change, trying to do life where you are while also trying to call and talk to people at a time that makes sense for them. It really impacts your ability to contact people. So here I'm only 2 hours away from my family in California, and I'm only 5 hours away from the East Coast for my family that's on the East Coast. So even the location for the time change, the length of the flights, the cost of the flights, my phone calls are free, I'm learning Espanol. There's so many reasons. I'm experiencing, Mexican culture. Like there's so many benefits to being here in Mexico. It's also more affordable than the US, but this is definitely not the most affordable country I've been to. Like if your intention of traveling is affordability, Mexico is not necessarily the cheapest, like the most affordable place you can go. I mean, if you're coming from California, if you're coming from the US, yes, you will save money, but you would have to be intentional about it, because you can easily come here and spend just as much. But if you live intentionally, you can save money. We are saving money being here, but yeah, you have to be a lot more intentional as compared to somewhere like Thailand. In Thailand, it was extremely affordable and extremely luxurious and just very safe and very relaxed. Like if you want affordability, I would say go to Thailand. Argentina is also an affordable place, but it's affordable in a very different way. I feel like when I was in Thailand, I experienced affordability and luxury just hand in hand for literally like 1/3 of the price of living in California. I was experiencing even better luxuries in Thailand. At the same time, I went to Argentina. It was extremely affordable. I would say it wasn't as affordable as Thailand, but Argentina is affordable. But what I realized being in Argentina was that Argentina is affordable for a reason that is not natural. In Thailand, it's affordable simply because that's the conversion rate. The conversion rate is in favor of the US dollar, but the people who live in Thailand, the locals, they're not struggling to afford their life. Like that's just the exchange rate. I feel like in Argentina, things are affordable in an unnatural way because the economy is literally on fire. The economy is hyperinflation. So people are really struggling. There's a lot of people there who are just struggling. There's a lot of suffering there. And so going to Argentina, it was beautiful because the culture is very rich in music and expression and just having a good time. Argentinians know how to have a good time. They love having a good time, but at the same time, yes, because of the economy, a lot of people are struggling. So the affordability is just like, things are affordable, but it's not necessarily as stable. Or like, if I want luxury in Argentina is expensive. See, you can get things that are affordable in Argentina, but if you're talking about luxury, you're gonna be spending money. You want a luxurious apartamento in Argentina, you're gonna be dropping a good $1,000. Okay, you're gonna be dropping a good $1,800. If you want luxury in Thailand, you're gonna be dropping a good $350 a month for a brand new apartment. No one has ever lived there before. Very different. So, you know, when it comes to pricing, yeah, Mexico is not the most affordable, though it can be. But yes, here you can get places that are affordable, but what the place is going to be like for $200, for $300, for $500, $400, the place you're going to get, I wouldn't call that a luxurious place for that price. You can get a nice place. Is it a luxurious place? No. So yeah, there's the price. Yeah, for anyone else who is considering or interested in moving to Mexico, I definitely recommend coming here, traveling here first. This isn't my first time in Mexico. I've been to Mexico 2 times. The first time it was on a cruise, so I wouldn't necessarily say like, I didn't spend a lot of time just in Mexico. I was on a cruise, so most of the time I was in the water, but I did, you know, have multiple days where I got off and I was able to experience the Mexican, you know, culture. Second time, it was an all-inclusive resort, so it was kind of like a bubble. It was definitely, you know, Mexican culture. I definitely experienced like Mexican food, and the people who worked there, the people who were staying there were a lot of just Mexicans. So I was able to be immersed in more of Mexican culture compared to when I was on the cruise. And then we spent a day where we left the resort. But those are nice ways to kind of touch your toe in the culture that is Mexico. But if you really want to experience Mexican culture, then you do need to leave the resort to really get a feel for Mexico. So for those of you who are interested in moving here, I recommend coming here to Mexico. The visa for United States citizens, the visa is free for 6 months. So I definitely invite you, like, if you're interested in moving here, you can always come here, do like a 6-month lease, or do like a 2 weeks, a week, whatever you can do, and experience true Mexican culture. Right now I'm in El Pital, Mexico, which is in Puerto Vallarta. It's on the outskirts of Puerto Vallarta. This is true Mexican culture. This is true Mexico. So I'm really immersed in the culture here, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it, guys. I'm really excited to just see where my Spanish goes here and to just learn more about what it really means to be Mexican. So I have been getting questions about where my Spanish is after living in Argentina for 6 months. I'm definitely not fluent, but my Espanol is much better. I can get my point across in Spanish on a basic level. I can get my point across, but what my issue that I'm still struggling with is comprehension, being able to understand when people talk to me in Spanish. That's where I'm still struggling, and that's the whole point of being here. If you really want to understand Spanish when you hear it, you need to hear Spanish. So being here, I go outside, I'm here Espanol all day, okay? There's definitely people who speak English. I would say, oh no, my light went off. Don't give me a second. Whew. All right, it took me some time, but I got it. Okay, let me see, hold on. I've been here in Argentina for less than a week. This is my first week here, so I'm definitely still just settling in, you know. That's one of the things about traveling, is that each time you go to a new place, you have to settle in. So it's like your life in general is on pause until you're settled. Even just your nerves, even having your things in place is still like your nervous system, your mind has to get settled in as well. So that's definitely, I'm still in that little transition period. As you see, we got here on Friday. Today is Wednesday, so it's coming up on a week, but still got 2 days for that. So definitely settling in, you guys. settling in, just mentally, physically, getting my things in place. Okay, so the question of how long will I be here? How long will I be here? I was in Argentina for 6 months, went there with the intention of being there for 6 months. I was there for 6 months, okay? Medio año, half a year. I learned my Espanol. When I first discovered Argentina, it was because I was looking for places that are safe and affordable. So all 2023, I was traveling to places that were safe and affordable. That was my criteria. Safe and affordable. Was it safe for me as a Black woman traveling? Was it safe for me as an in an interracial relationship? These are the factors that I consider when looking for places to travel all 2023 and this year as well. And that's how I first discovered Argentina. It was actually number one on a list, number one on the list for multiple lists. A lot of people were recommending Argentina as one of the safest and affordable. It's interesting that people say it was affordable. It is affordable, but there also is a sense of like, you could get a bit robbed there. You could get robbed there, okay? When I was in Thailand, I didn't feel that way, okay? When I was in Japan, when I was in the Philippines, when I was in Malaysia, I didn't have a sense of feeling like someone might try to take my camera or something. But I think people do need to talk about that. The economy there has left many people struggling to survive. Not everyone, but there are a lot of people struggling to survive. If someone got to, jack what you got to go pawn it and make some money, people will do that. So that needs to be addressed. So I do need to make a video just about my experience in Argentina. I did record a whole video only to look back at the footage and see that it was not good enough for you guys. I need to sit down and record that again because you guys deserve quality. So I'm gonna sit down and record that again for you guys now that I'm settled here. So like I said before, I went on a little tangent. How long will I be here in Mexico? The plan is to be here for either 6 months to a year. It really depends on when we go apartment hunting. We're gonna start apartment hunting next week. So it really depends on what we find. Based on what we find, might do a 6 month week, might do 1 year. So I'll have to just update you guys on that. You might have to watch my next little weekly vlog so that you guys can get into the know of how long I'm gonna be here. So it's still up into the air right now. Next question. Moving back to the US. Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of people who are very curious about that. My mom is definitely curious about that. When am I moving back to the US of A, okay? When am I going back to Estados Unidos? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you, because I'm loving this life abroad. I'm loving living abroad. Honestly, one of the places I wanted to live the most was Thailand. I did move to Thailand for 2 months, but I feel like I really want to go there for a year, at least a year. I really want to experience life in Thailand, like really settled in for like the long haul for a while, like at least a year, So I do want to experience that. So knowing that I want to experience that, knowing that I'm going to be here for 6 months to a year, thinking that I'm going to go to Thailand for a year or some time, like I don't know when I'm going back to Estados Unidos. Pero eventually, I believe that I will, but I'm also just open to life experiences. I'm open to having property in the US, also having property in other places. I know the Lord is gonna bless me. He tells me, the path I'm on, what I'm working towards. I don't have to just have one. I am from the Estados Unidos. I am a Cali girl. I love being a Cali girl. California will always have my heart. Pero we live in a beautiful big world. So when will I be moving to Estados Unidos? I don't know. I can't say. I'll definitely be in Estados Unidos, all the time, especially here in Mexico. The flights, like I said, are so short, so affordable. So I'll be there. But when will I be there and I'm not traveling as much? I don't know. We're just gonna see how life goes. Oh, capiche? Capiche. That's the best I can give you right now. Okay? Y'all want to see me? You're gonna have to meet me. You're gonna have to either meet me here outside of the States or catch me when I'm in the States. We can plan something. Pero when am I gonna vivo in Estados Unidos? No sé. I don't know. When am I gonna live there? I don't know. We're just gonna let life unfold, and that's the beautiful thing about life too, because you can make all these plans, set all these intentions, but if it's not meant to happen, it's not going to happen. And if it's meant to happen, it will happen. So I'm just gonna let life unfold. I'm gonna let it happen, and I'm gonna share my journey with you guys as we go. Okay. So let's see, the next question, things to come for this channel in 2024. I need you guys to let me know, what do you think about my YouTube shorts? Because I was going hard with the YouTube shorts. I was literally uploading 8 YouTube shorts a day. But then the reason I stopped is because I just kind of feel like I was satiating you guys. Like, was it too much? You guys like the YouTube shorts? Should I be going hard with 8? Because I can easily deliver the 8. Okay, being abroad, there's everything I do. Even just going to the store is such an experience. Like, I'm happy to share that with you guys. You guys let me know if you like the YouTube shorts. YouTube shorts will be coming back. YouTube shorts will be coming back. But yeah, you guys let me know. I would love your feedback if you let me know what you think of the YouTube shorts. Also, using my community tab. I feel like I was using the community tab and I was uploading YouTube shorts so much that I just took a break from it because I was like, I don't want to overwhelm you guys. I feel like if I'm constant, if you guys have notifications on, as you should, if you don't have notifications on, be sure to hit notifications all to be notified every time I upload a video. Because if you don't have notifications on, you're not going to see my content. Sometimes YouTube will still push, like for me, when I'm subscribed to people, there's a lot of people who I genuinely enjoy watching your content. If you upload, I'm going to watch it. Before, I would just hit the subscribe button and that's it. But then it's like the channels would just disappear. I would not give their videos recommended, even though I love their content. Even though I watch them from start to finish, I wasn't getting recommended their channels. So I realized that I had to hit notifications all if I want to see when people upload. So if you want to see when I upload, make sure you hit notifications all. That's part of why I stopped using the community tab and I stopped using YouTube Shorts so much, is because if you have notifications all and you're getting like 8 notifications for YouTube Shorts, and then you're also getting notifications for the community tab and for my regular videos, I didn't want to overwhelm you guys. So that's part of why I took a step back from using those features here on YouTube. But it's time to come back. I'm not going to overwhelm you guys with too many YouTube Shorts, but the YouTube Shorts are coming back. I want to show you guys little snippets of my life outside of the long form videos. I think it's nice for you guys to just see different aspects of the countries I'm in. So those are on the way. Community tabs are on the way. I love asking you guys questions. I just love getting to know you guys and asking you guys questions. So that's on the way as well. Once I have a schedule set for the videos for each week, then I'll start uploading the schedule before, because that was something I was doing on the community tab when I was letting you guys know on Wednesday this video will be coming out, on Sunday this video was coming out. So see, having that organization is part of what was helping me to be consistent with my 2 times a week uploads. So yeah, I'm excited to sit down and just schedule out this content. Okay, organization enables success. I do want to give a shout out to SAFTEYWING. I signed up and then they let me know that they do have an affiliate program. I've included the link to SAFTEYWING in my videos for a while now, simply because having travel insurance / medical insurance while you're traveling is so important. It generally is so important. You do not want to end up in a situation where you need emergency care and it's extremely expensive, or if you need to get an emergency evacuation, you need to go to the emergency room and you're out of $500, or things get stolen. I think another beautiful feature about SAFTEYWING is that they have insurance for your belongings. So if you end up in a situation where something is stolen, you can get that reimbursed. So definitely check out SAFTEYWING. If you guys want more information on SAFTEYWING, let me know, or on travel insurance in general, medical insurance while traveling in general, you guys can let me know. I'll make an actual full video just on travel insurance and different options that there are. But yeah, shout out to SAFTEYWING for giving me peace of mind while traveling. And then if you are looking for travel insurance, medical insurance while traveling, and that's something you've been thinking about, be sure to check out the link in my description below. So yeah, so going into 2024, it's all about staying in my lane. It's all about working on myself, building myself up. It's about educating myself and educating you guys as well, inspiring you guys as well. I want to say thank you to you guys for inspiring me. I want to say thank you to you guys for watching this video. You guys really mean so much to me. And I just want to say thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I genuinely want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you watched it all the way to the end, you are truly amazing. And I'm glad you're here. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.